Hi there, and welcome back to another quick and easy watercolor painting. I'm going to paint a tree today, and it's going to sort of be it's going to be a big tree, um, and it's going to have lots of branches that are coming off this big tree, and we're going to paint it mostly in Payne's gray, and we're going to put quite a few sort of roots on the ground here. Make this sort of a cranky, very rugged kind of a ground here. We're gonna make lots of little roots coming out here. And you see how I've left some white space along there? I would suggest that you do that. Just leave a little bit of white space. Lift off on your branches so you get a nice point at the end. And you know, the great thing about trees is there's no real rules about them. I mean, there's no, you know, this is a good tree, this is a bad tree. It's just different. Every tree is, I think I can take every tree in the world and I can, you know, find something interesting to paint on it. So I'm just going to put a couple of more places here where I'm going to lift off like that. And I'm going to continue to put some more paint on here. And I'm going to switch brushes. So this is a number 4 watercolor brush. I'm going to get rid of that. I'm going to go to my number 1 watercolor brush and I'm going to wet it. I'm going to pick up a little bit more Payne's gray here. And I'm going to do that. And I'm going to put some more paint on here, but I'm not going to, what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to use this, I sharpened the tip of my watercolor brush so I could make some finer points like this. And you know, if you've watched me before, you've probably seen that I use this as a tool quite often. I find it really helpful for making very sharp points like that, for making branches. And the other thing that we can do right now is I'm going to pick up a little bit more Payne's gray and I'm going to add a little bit more into this. I'm going to make this a little bit darker down along here. I'm going to do the same thing here. I'm going to use my point, pull out some roots like that. Maybe make a little bit of texture on the trunk of the tree like that. And put a little bit more paint on here, bump up the saturation level of that. Now I'm going to take this and I'm going to put it right into my Payne's gray, and I'm going to put that right into some of these little puddles that I have on here. We're just building up layers of paint. When you get out like that, you can just take this, put a little bit of paint on, then take your tip, and make some smaller branches, lift off in a couple of places. And just have some fun with it. Have some fun with, you know, learning how to paint trees and how to use your watercolor brush. Okay, so this is, I'm going to say this is, you know, it's kind of done, but the thing I want to do here is just add some more small branches to this. And I think a great way to do that is to just take your black Sharpie pen, just highlight some of these areas. And what you sort of do when you do that is you push those other gray branches way back into the background. And I'm going to put a couple lines down here. Maybe make a couple of places where my it's a little bit cranky down here. I'll put a couple of more lines up here. Yeah, that's turned out pretty cool. I'm liking that. So sometimes just the addition of the pen just, just really brings your work to life. All right, so give that a try. I'd love to hear from you. I'd love to know where you're from. If you got a question or a comment, please leave it in the comment section. Thanks for watching. Let's put this on here and see what we get. Yeah, that turned out pretty cool. All right. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again next time.